right, we made it to Scotland today. 3.5 hours over water. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! We're excited, and we couldn't get too much further because of the weather. So we put down in Aberdeen and we asked our taxi where's the best place to grab fish and chips, because Adam wants fish and chips.
Right here.
And we are here. What have we all had?
Yeah, so I think we started things off in Greenland with some reindeer.
Reindeer.
And in Iceland we had some minke whale. And
more reindeer.
More reindeer. Adam almost had horse.
Almost had horse. And Adam, what are you going to have now for a starter?
Haggis balls.
Haggis balls! Here you go, Adam. Haggis. Give it a whirl. Is it bitter? Because then there's too much lung in there.
Looks like quinoa.
It tastes like quinoa, yeah.
It's good.
Got his approval? Give us a thumbs up. Awesome. So we just landed in Gloucester, a 2.5 hour flight from Aberdeen, and Keith walked up, introduced himself. So Keith, tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do here?
I'm just an aviation enthusiast and one of the designated airport photographers.
Okay.
So we allowed access onto the apron and the whole airfield to take pictures of interesting aircraft.
Okay.
Yours, and then we'll put them on a blog.
Okay.
And just keep an eye on what's going on.
So you saw our flight coming in because you were looking on...
I looked, there's a website for transatlantic ferry flights.
Okay.
And it was mentioned on there as coming from Iceland to Wick and then to Aberdeen.
Okay.
And I assumed it would disappear in Europe. And lo and behold,
it stopped here. Okay.
A nice surprise.
Well, very nice to meet you. Thanks for your time.
Well, I wish you a safe journey.
All right, thank you.
This is Lauren Wilson. She's an awesome aerobatic pits pilot from the UK. I've never actually met her before until today, but just followed her on social media and really admire her flying and wanted to meet her, so here we are.
Social media is amazing, isn't it? You get to meet all sorts of
nice to meet you, Lauren.
cool people. Nice to meet you
Thanks
too.
for hosting us.
Well, yeah, no, it's great to meet you. I think you're mad, but you know, sort of anyone that flies the Atlantic twice in a piston singlet is completely barking mad, frankly. But I admire you hugely for it. But, yeah.
So we have a question for you about our flight plan.
Oh God, I don't know. The default answer.
He was asking, is this possible? I mean, whether the weather looks good for this, go VFR to Dover, look at it, and then pop up and get an IFR clearance to Germany.
Should be possible. Yeah, there's no reason why not. Basically, if you file your flight plan from down there, you can activate it through London Information or wherever. You just call them up and say, can I activate my flight plan from? And yeah, it shouldn't be a problem at all. So you're literally going to the extra factory now? Is that the next?
That's kind of next on the agenda. We want to drop the airplane off. There's a shop in Germany. We want to get a little bit of work done to it, but it's pretty close to where Extra is.
We'll drive over.
Yeah.
I need like a whole laundry list of things from the plane. We imported the airplane from New Zealand, and this is our first annual on it, so it's got a few things that I need.
Did you tell her about doing aerobatics on the yak?
We flew a Yak 18 in Iceland.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
You flown one of those?
Not an 18, no, 18T, one of the 40.
18T.
Yeah. A friend of mine's got one in Sweden actually. It's going to be brought over, but I haven't flown one yet.
Okay, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
4-person aerobatics.
Yeah.
Like I did a loop with these guys in the back seat. Like
Yeah.
so cool.
There were quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was really
I haven't yet flown one. My other half.
very pleasant, very light,
Yeah.
good roll rate for its size. So I flew first from the right seat, and we went to a nearby air. This is in Iceland. We went to a nearby airfield so that Chris could jump into the right seat and fly. So we're taxiing, and everything's cool. I landed, taxiing back, and then the door flew off. Because there's like an emergency release, and the plane just came out of an annual, and the guy thinks that the maintenance screwed up the release. Like his hand was nowhere near the handle, but he was just taxiing, and just whoosh.
Oh no. At least
So-
it didn't happen in flight.
No,
It's like a
so
snail.
it was the door was a little banged up, but we taxied back, picked it up, and so I'm thinking, well, okay, he's gonna mend it and he'll put it back on. All will be fine. Then he says, well, can't fit it on, it's too dented. So then I thought, okay, well, someone's gonna come drive to the airport, pick us up, drive us back to Reykjavik. He said, no, we're flying a convertible Yak. So these guys in the back seat held the door,
Yeah.
and then we
Oh
just
my
flew,
God.
we just flew back with no door.
And part of the door sticking out the doorway.
It's already a noisy airplane, so it doesn't make any difference as well, you
It actually wasn't as windy as I thought
It
it would
was
be.
not nearly as windy as I thought it would be. Yeah.
The big problem with yaks is like people end up sort of pulling the gear up on the ground quite often and stuff because like there's no weight on wheel switch or anything. So if you move the lever, it's going to go. And the Yak 52, the gear lever and the flap lever are right next to each other and are exactly the same shape and colour and everything. So it's quite a classic thing. It's for people to pull the wrong one when they've landed and stuff. So
That's a very new animal.
I love Russian aeroplanes. So.
Put them in here, put the sides together, tack weld them, as you see here, when it's all done, and then they will start complete welding them. Where they take parts from different areas, coloring here and there, and they put it together first time as an aircraft. The aircraft here gets the name. when you put it down, like this, always lock it. Helicopter coming by. All I'm saying doesn't matter, go by the POH.
That's the disclaimer right there.
That's right.
Made it to Amsterdam. We flew into, where did we fly into? Lelystad.
Yeah.
Just a little bit northeast of Amsterdam. We parked the plane and the weather wasn't that great, so we decided, hey, let's just go to Amsterdam for a night and we'll just hang out here and relax a little.
What do you think, Adam?
I don't know what to think.
Okay.
Busy.
Let's just go explore the city, see what's here.
Let's go.